Hi guys, so the oldest video on this YouTube channel is a video of me opening a letter from TV licensing and explaining why I don't pay for a TV license. I haven't had a TV license for about 4 or 5 years now. I made that video about 2 years ago. Now what I thought is interesting of late, obviously we have COVID-19 in the UK now, social distancing. I wondered how TV licensing would respond to that, because obviously you couldn't let a TV licensing inspector into your house to prove you don't watch live broadcast or BBC products. Not that I would advise anybody does that anyway. The only reason I would invite a TV licensing inspector into my house would be if they are accompanied by a police officer and have a warrant. I wouldn't invite them into my house for any other reason. I don't watch their products. I don't have any legal obligation to prove that I don't watch their products unless they have a warrant. So if they have a warrant, fine, come into my house and waste your time and see why I don't use their products. Unless they have a warrant, I'm not going to. I've only ever had about 2 knocks on the door from TV licensing inspectors. But I thought it'd be interesting how TV licensing are dealing with this in light of the current COVID situation. Now, this video is being made in May 2020. Who knows how long social distancing will take place? We're being told by the government expect maybe like a year, maybe even until a vaccine comes, before complete social distancing will be unwound. So I think it's going to be very unlikely anytime in the next year we will be having TV licensing inspectors come into people's properties, just because it doesn't make sense if they're trying to slow down the spread of the virus, right? So this is a new style of letter they're starting to send out. So, dear sir, madam, they still don't know your name or address, which is something well, they know your address, but they're just sending it aimlessly. This is something I talked about in the first video I made. So it's not addressed to me, it's only addressed to sir or madam. According to our database, this address is still not covered by a TV license. That means it's against the law to watch or record live TV programs on any channel or to download or watch BBC programs on iPlayer at this address. This applies to any device you may use. I do none of those things. I don't watch BBC products, I don't watch live broadcast. What to do if you need a TV license? Buy a TV license. You can either pay £157.50, what a complete joke, there's no way I'd ever do that, because I'm not legally obliged to, or spread the costs over direct debit. I'm not really prepared to spread the costs either for a product I don't use. You can also move your license from an old address to this one, and yada, yada, yada. So what's interesting, I get probably 1 letter a month, roughly, from TV licensing, and up until now, they've always been threatening, right? They've been saying, we're conducting inspections in your area, expect your investigation to be, concluded soon, expect to knock at the door. I receive very few knocks at the door. Maybe I'm out, I don't know. But I think I've only ever had, I think it's 2, maybe 2, maybe 3 people knock at the door. I just politely say to them, I'm not really interested in their sales pitch, and just close the door on them. I have no legal obligation to speak to them. If they want to come accompanied with a police officer and have a court warrant to enter my property, fine, I'll do it. But besides that, no. What I thought was just really interesting, with COVID-19 that's spread around the UK, TV licensing appeared to have switched up their method of trying to get you to pay for a TV license. They're no longer threatening you with inspection, which every other letter up until now has been like that. Expect to knock at the door, expect us to come and inspect your property. They're basically just pleading with you now to buy a TV license. I mean, I won't, because I don't watch live broadcast, I don't watch BBC products. I pretty much watch basically 95% YouTube and maybe 5% Netflix. So I have no reason to have a TV license. I thought it was an interesting one anyway. So a good thing for people, if you're watching this video, you're probably either thinking of not having a TV license or you already stopped paying your TV license. What's an interesting one is, I'm guessing they're just not doing inspections anymore. I'm guessing they're not knocking on people's doors with social distancing, and it's probably going to be something that continues for quite a long time. Even after the current unlock ends and shops and businesses open, I think it's very unlikely TV licensing will be entering people's properties, because some level of social distancing will probably be in place for a year, 2 years, and it's going to be that long before TV licensing will be back knocking on our doors, which is a bit of a shame, because I actually quite like speaking to the people. I like just saying, no thanks, I'm not really interested in your product or service, and politely closing the door. It's a bit of a shame, because now's I used to look forward to doing that anyway. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on this, guys. If you haven't stopped paying your TV license already, I sincerely recommend you do it. Do it legally. BBC's rubbish. Live broadcast rubbish. Just get yourself an Amazon Fire Stick, which is my preferred device. Watch Netflix. Watch YouTube. Save yourself £157.50 a year. That is a big waste of money. You can pay for Netflix cheaper than that. Obviously, YouTube's free. Just doesn't make sense, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Have you stopped paying your TV license yet? If not, I would highly recommend you do so. You will not look back. BBC is so out of date. Watching live broadcasts is so out of date. On-demand streaming really is where it's at. I mean, like, you can watch live streams on YouTube. If it's just one of your favorite YouTubers, you can watch a live stream as long as it's not being simultaneously broadcast, say, on BBC or Sky or, one of the big broadcasters. So you can still watch your favorite YouTubers. You can still watch me if I do a live stream. But yeah, love to know your thoughts and opinions, guys. If you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.